What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow, here with another episode of back to pause for dramatic effect. Hagenstedt. What is up, guys? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So, guys, we are actually kind of picking it up right where we left off last time. To be honest, I thought I'd have a little bit more free time, but with 17 out now, I don't have free time, which is totally fine. I'm not complaining. However, I did not get the, barley in the field harvested between videos, like I said I was going to. So, we are going to go wrap that up now. And then, between now and the time I record the next video, because I should have some time, I'll do one canola harvest between this video and next video, and then wrap up the second canola harvest, say next video, and sell that and see what we can buy. So that is what we shall do. Now, did we buy the... We did buy the field. Okay, cool. So we need to get our planter turning here, and I believe our planter is up at the other field, so we're probably just going to leave him up there, actually, until we get that planted up there, and then we'll come back with him and come this way. So we need to play the old trailer swap here, because it's probably going to be more than one load up at the other field there. So we'll go ahead and take this. So we have $51,550. That was after buying the field. I'm starting to recall this now. So that was after buying the field. To be honest, guys, this past week for me in real life has been a bit of a blur. In fact, a couple weeks ago, we actually missed a week of back to Hagenstedt and back to Westbridge. I did it on purpose. You guys might think, oh, you're an idiot, you missed your day, like some people in TeamSpeak were kind of yelling at me when I missed the day. I did it on purpose because we were putting up so much Farm Sim 17 content that I kind of felt like these videos would just get buried in there and nobody would find them. So I decided to kind of hold off and wait a week. That's why there was 1 week with no back to Westbridge and no back to Hagenstedt. Because especially the day for Hagenstedt, there were supposed to be 6 other videos that day, 6 hours of stream content or something. So I was like, I'll just hold off and wait a little while. So wait 1 week. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and that way y'all were able to find it the next week, hopefully. Plus, it gave me a little more time to kind of record the next ones, you know? Because, to be honest, I've been slacking a little bit on the recording side of everything. And a lot of it had to do with our pumpkin party, which has now happened. As of recording this, it was just this past Sunday. Today's Thursday. And it was the past Sunday for me in real life here, so we're recovering from that. It's going to take a couple weeks to get our sheds back in shape, the farm back in shape just in general down there and everything, and but we'll make it through. So there, we're going to go ahead and get Mr. Cedar rolling up here, I believe, which I'll probably have to stop him, but that's okay. Let's get something going with the Cedar here. We need to pick up like a second Cedar rig if we're going to continue to farm up here. That sure would be nice. And actually, maybe now that we have Field 14, maybe we just forget up here after a little while. Because it would be nice to sell off the Far Combine. Just because it's a piece of junk and I kind of hate using it. And get something like the next one, which I don't even know what the next one would be. So we have the little Deutz as well. The next one would be the bigger Deutz. Okay, so that's 265,000. That's a bit of money, plus the head. Well, we could do corn with it, 7.2 on corn, so that would work. That would definitely work. We could definitely get into to some corn. But then you're talking about cultivators, probably another tractor, corn planter, all that kind of good stuff. So we will see if we get into that, guys. We will see. Or I know we will. We will just have to wait and see when we are able to get into that. So They have come a long way, guys, with the grain animation, haven't they? Because now I'm playing 3 generations of Farm Sim, which is really cool to me. That I'm actively have Let's Plays running in three Farm Sim series. If you guys didn't know, I actually just a couple weeks ago now, I think 2 weeks ago now, I called off the Pleasant Valley Let's Play series. I just couldn't do that anymore. It got to be to the point where it was like taking over my life. So I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I know there's some of you guys that have finished that map solo by yourselves. I understand that. I know I could have done it, but I just kind of didn't want to anymore. So never say never. Maybe someday I'll go back to it. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. I do still have the save. I'm probably not going to get rid of the save, although it's kind of half corrupt since it doesn't work on servers. But that's kind of another story, guys. Kind of another story. So it's a whole thing. Oh, we gotta fertilize, don't we? Rut-row. I forgot about all the fertilizing we had to do now. Oh, manual fertilizing. You know, it's so much fun. Actually, it's not bad. I need to get the bigger fertilizer. Or do I have the big one? I don't even know what I own. Let's see. Okay, so I have the little one, which works if you have a tractor with the front 3-point. And then I have the bigger 18 meter, which is what I'm going to be using here probably in a little bit. We'll go ahead and do that this video probably. So yeah, lots of fertilizing and stuff. We need to get into animals, which, you know, kind of takes a while on here because the money's not too great here. But if you get into animals, you can actually make a fair bit of money off the cows. We will get into sheep, not like too aggressive. Actually, we could get into sheep pretty cheap. We can get into sheep pretty cheap. La 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 la. Wait, who's letting me sing again? You guys really need to stop letting me sing, okay? Maybe we'll take a look at getting into some sheep. The only thing that kind of sucks there is you have to buy a front loader of some kind to, you know, get rid of the wool pallets. But actually buying, you know, 20, 30 sheep and the proppy hopper. I forgot about the proppy hopper. That's the little lawnmower deal. It's so lame, but you know, it works, I guess. Alright, we need to get. Oh, he actually stopped. Wowzers. You know, it's kind of crazy that one of his loads is almost my whole tipper. Oh, and you don't quite make it back, do you, bud? Whoops. I bet our seeder's about to run us over as well. Go ahead and get him stopped. I believe, yeah, our fertilizer shredder is up here. Okay. So, okay, Mr. Kirovitz, come here. Sir, thank you. Sir. Let him get to the underpass. Excuse me, sir. Sir. I want to do that to somebody in real life. Sir, it's sir. Okay. Alright, you're gonna need some help turning around probably. Actually, you know what? Let's just run you manually. The cruise on this game is like, I have to remember how to use it. And actually with Farm Sim 17 on the console, guys, I am gonna have to get used to some new controls. They have changed it up quite a bit, and that will be interesting. So I'm recording this before I started recording. I'm not even sure what I'm calling it yet, but my Sosnovka Let's Play on the Xbox One, I think I'm gonna do that. So actually, we need to hire you again and jump over to the tipper that's in your way. Get him moved. But I'm recording this first because my cabling allowed me to record off 360 and not Xbox One. For some reason, I don't understand this. I have an HDMI switch. Okay, it'll take 4 HDMI inputs and it'll put whatever of the 4 inputs you want out on 2 outputs. So you can have the same on both outputs or you can have different on both outputs. It's a really cool little switch. I actually have a couple of them laying around. I've got one at my desk here. That's how I'm able to switch from like computer to computer and Xbox. And then I've got one over at my Xbox that allows me to switch from like 360 to Xbox One. One of the outputs goes to my TV. The other output actually goes into the HD PVR. Then it runs through the Elgato. Then it runs to my monitor. And I know I'm getting like technical, and I've probably lost half of you already, but that's okay. So the one over at my TV, which is, you know, it's kind of like I'm on one wall in my room, the TV and Xbox are on the other wall. So I've got like a 20-foot HDMI running over here or something. It's not crazy, but it's interesting. And for some reason, that HDMI switch will pass Xbox signal through, Xbox 360 signal, perfectly fine. No problems. Pass it to the TV, pass it on through over here to the computer. No problems. No problems. But Xbox One, it doesn't really like sometimes. And it's like half the time it works and half the time it doesn't. It's really strange. Really, really strange. So I've been having some problems with it. Like when I've been trying to stream lately. That's actually why I was late to that dual stream that Steffi and I did. I was having problems with my HDMI. I couldn't get it over here to my computer, so kind of a bit of an issue. Need to have HDMI over here to be able to play Xbox and stream, so kind of needs to happen. So yeah, it was interesting. It's been kind of annoying me lately. I've been thinking about maybe trying to switch that HDMI switch out, because over at what we used to call the studio, which I'm sure many of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, we had two of them there, and then I had one here, so I've actually got another one laying around that I'm not using currently. So I thought about going and finding it and trying to swap it out, because I don't know if it's the Switch or if it's the Xbox One. It passes it through usually to the TV just fine, but not over here. So it's like, it kind of gets annoying, to be honest. So one of them things, guys, one of them things. We're going to go ahead and unhook this so that when we come down with said Ursus, we can use it to haul. Because I think we might get to hauling in this episode yet. And actually, guys, just so we can get some seating done, we're going to go ahead and just run this down. We will run it back to seat up here after. Yeah, but you guys won't see that, because will be what I will do in my between video time, as I call it, or off screen, off recording, whatever you want to call it, time. So we will do that. So, but yeah, that little HDMI switch, I don't know. It kind of great little switch. We actually got them from Monoprice. It's a let's see. There's numbers on it. I can't see what the numbers are. But it's just a great little HDMI switch. Comes with a little remote control, so I can hot swap things. You know, just push a button, it goes black for a second, and comes back. It's actually really, really cool. With the A output and the B output, it's really neat. And solid little thing. I don't know if it's the Xbox One or if it's the HDMI switch. And sometimes, like I said, it'll work just fine. And other times it's like, nah, shenane, not gonna happen. So it's really quite strange how I've got it, how it happens. So, but yeah. So let's get some canola planting here. We've got a lot to plant down here. With, well, technically 2 fields, but it really was 3 at one point in time. 14, 15, and 16. Yeah. So we'll have to. I think we need to buy a combine. A combine would be next, and then followed shortly thereafter with field 17. Because really our tractors are alright. I would almost like to get rid of the curvets. Actually, you know what? I need to hang on to the curvets for when we go to cultivate for corn, because that'd make a perfect cultivating tractor. We do need to do something else with our planter tractor so that we can put the fertilizer on the front, and then I don't have to fertilize anymore. So probably gonna end up with beloved Ursas, because they're fairly cheap. They're 74,000, I believe, and you know, it's the original OP tractor, so it will pull anything you want it to, basically. literally anything you want it to, it will do it. So I believe, guys, we are going to go, we have barley, and I believe we're going to go to the mill. 14, yeah, we're going to take it all to the mill. Prices are going up, so probably let it tick over to the next hour, and or do a little fast time into the next hour and get it to, you know, yeah, get the prices to go up a little bit more. So we might as well grab our fertilizer while we are here and do maybe a little bit of fertilizing with the front 3-point. Because why not? I still don't know, guys, and maybe you guys have the answer to this, but why over the years did the front 3-point not catch on in America? And I know there are some. You know, some guys are running triple mores, stuff like that. So I know that they're out there. But it just didn't catch on like it did overseas. Why? I wonder why. So that's kind of, I guess that could be our question of the video for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Why did the front 3-point arms and front PTO not catch on in this country? Not, like I said, I know there are some for front mores, stuff like that, but around here, guys, I don't know of anybody that has it. And you know, I do know of a lot of the farmers in at least this area here, right outside of St. Louis. So, like I said, I swear I was holding down the right bumper, or left bumper. You know that bumper that's on your left? That one. That's actually half wore out on all of my controllers. Too much Halo Wars. That's your all units button, I believe. All units, left bumper. Local units was right bumper. Speaking of Halo Wars, I can't wait for Halo Wars 2. If you guys are interested in that, we will probably be streaming that at least a little bit. Twitch.tv/PumaPlow, links in the description, guys. Right now, which many of you guys probably know this already, but we are streaming basically exclusively Farm Sim 17. We are going to sprinkle in some other stuff occasionally, but for the most part, we're streaming Farm Sim 17. Farm Sim 17, that is. Sorry, I had to take a beverage drink. A little drinky drink. Got my drink on. It's Diet Mountain Dew, guys. Don't worry. I don't drink. Not that kind of drink, anyway. So, that's not really... Oh. Forgot. Speed 2. My bad, game. My bad. My bad, boo. My bad. Oh, no. I'm back to the boo. Uh-oh. That was an interesting stream. I called everybody boo. Not like, ha, boo, I scared you. Like, boo. Called everybody boo. It was so funny. It made me laugh. I don't know if anybody else was laughing, but it made me laugh. Especially the reaction to some of the people that wanted to, like, ban me for calling people boo. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Alright. So our hitch was glitching out there, so let's hook up again. Hook it up, hook it up, hook it up. Alright. It looks like we might be on last pass here with the combine here. In just a second, Mr. Far. I really need to get rid of the Far, guys. I know. That Far needs to go burn somewhere. Maybe we should paint it green, then it'll catch on fire. Did I say that? I'm sorry. I meant it, but, you know, I'm still sorry. Not really. You know, it's kind of true. And yes, I know. All the colors burn. That sounds wrong. All the brands of farming equipment have problems from time to time, and they burn. It happens, guys. It really does. I've seen green ones burn. I've seen red ones burn. I've seen blue ones burn. I've seen them all burn. So it can definitely happen, guys. It can definitely happen. So it is part of it. All right, let's go find out how much barley we have total. It probably would make more sense for me just to take this load to the mill, since I'm like halfway there. But I don't like to do things that make sense sometimes. So I'm going to run this down to the silos, the grain bins, They're grain bins, not silos. Run this down to storage. There you go, storage. Run this down here, and we will see how much we end up with, and then we will do some hauling and wrapping up a canola harvest next time, guys. I will try to actually play ahead, like I said I was going to at the start of this video, before next time. So hopefully we can do that for you guys. Play ahead a little bit, get another canola, get the canola that I'm planting now, get that all harvested and in the bin, and then probably at least have a partial harvest already done by the time we come back, and then we'll be ready to do some selling and whatnot. So let's figure out our total. So I'm all about the totals, guys. All about the totals. All about that total. About that total. 43,249. That is awesome. That will give us some pretty good money, guys. So until the time the words, they're hard sometimes. Until next time, guys, I'm your boy John from PumaPlow. Thank you all so much for watching, and toodles.